What choice do we really have? You have Donald Trump, you have Joe Biden, you have the Republicans, you have the Democrats. Is there really a choice? I mean, think about it. The Democrats want to raise your taxes. They're so far left that they back groups that are anti American. They hate America, like Antifa, Black Lives Matter. These are socialist, communist, Marxist groups. They hate America. They hate the Christian way of life. They hate God. What choice do we have? I understand that Donald Trump rubs some people the wrong way, but I think people they they don't understand him. Donald Trump is not a racist. Donald Trump, he actually is, he's kind of an a-hole. And what I mean is, he treats everyone the same: women, men, black, white, Hispanic, Asian. Treats them all the same. If you're a good person and you can get the job done, then he's going to praise you and support you. If you're a piece of crap, he's going to let you know that you're a piece of crap. That's just how he is. And to be honest with you, it's refreshing that he's that type of politician to me. I mean, personally, I think Donald Trump has been the best president I've had in my lifetime, and I'm 43 years old. I don't even think it's close, and it's sad that so many people don't recognize this. Maybe they will, but the left, the Democrats, you just can't go that way. I mean, they believe in abortions. There's been 62 million abortions since '73. Think about that, 62 million. You know who had the most of them? 40% of them are black women. 40%. I mean, is it a coincidence that the Democrats, who have always been against blacks, the person who created Planned Parenthood hated them and wanted to control population? It ain't a coincidence that somehow, some way, this Planned Parenthood clinic is, in the minority communities, and it's right there for you to have, and black women just run to it, and it's very sad. I guess that's why, population for blacks was only 13%. The Democrats, they run a lot of these cities, mayors, etc., and what do they do for the city? They allow crime to happen in these neighborhoods. They allow gang activity. They allow drugs. They allow them to kill each other. It's allowed. They allow abortions at record numbers. It's allowed. They don't care. Schools are bad. Education is terrible. And all of this is allowed. I mean, I wonder, where does all the federal money go? I mean, every state, every city gets federal money. What do they do with it? I mean, I read an article where you got schools in Baltimore that don't have air conditioning, that don't have heaters. I mean, how's this possible? This United States of America, how's it possible? And me personally, I think Donald Trump and whoever should demand these cities to use that money for the people to make it better. They don't do that. They just give this money and nothing happens, and then they give more money. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. But that's the way it is. And these Democrats, they just do nothing for anyone. The only thing they do, want me to tell you what they do for people? And maybe this is why minorities run to vote Democrat, is they make it easy for you to get aid. I mean, it's not too easy for a white person to get aid, but they make it easy for the minority to get extra help. and maybe that's why they vote for him. But I'm telling everyone, it's not the way to go. They want this country to be socialist, communist, and man, if you think your rights are violated now, you wait till that happens. I mean, look up these countries that are communist: Venezuela, Korea, China, Russia. Hey, the people don't have too many rights. It's sad, but so many of these young people, what I like to call them internet babies, because they never been oppressed, they never experienced racism, they don't know crap, and somehow, some way, they they follow this stuff without really doing any research or seeing what it's about. I mean, Black Lives Matter, they're not about black people. They're not about saving black people. If they were, they'd be against abortions. If they were, they'd be all over this black on black crime that happens in these cities. I mean, in Chicago, what, 100 people get shot every weekend and 15 dead every weekend? I mean, it's been going on for a while. It's been going on when Obama was president. Wasn't he the senator of Illinois? Why didn't he put an end to it? Oh, but I guess it's easier to blame Trump. Trump gets blamed for everything, which is ridiculous. I mean, people want to blame the federal government for everything, but they don't want to blame the local government. People do know that states run themselves, cities. I mean, they are the ones that are supposed to help their people. You vote these people into office, they're supposed to work for you. They're supposed to do their job in protecting you and helping you, but they want to defund police. I mean, as if I mean, hey, police are human. Of course, there are some that are a little power hungry, but every situation isn't racist. Hey, most of the stuff that you see, most of these George Floyd and all these are all criminals. They're criminals, and people want to idolize these people. I mean, take the case in Atlanta. Man, the guy resisted arrest. He punched the officers, pushed the officers down, stole their taser, turned around and tried to deploy the taser at him, and somehow he ends up dead, and the cop is the bad guy? Are you kidding me? I mean, every time I leave my house, I mean, I know that if I were ever in a confrontation with a cop and I were to raise my hand at him, I could end up dead. I know this. And to be honest with you, I don't blame the cops. In fact, I personally think America is way too soft on crime. Way too soft. I personally think we should fund the police more. We should hire more police. And we should clean these neighborhoods up. Hey, we know where these gangs are. We know where the drugs are. All these people who are carrying guns that don't need to have these guns because they're felons for one, clean it up. Clean these neighborhoods up so the good people in these neighborhoods can strive. Now maybe that's why these neighborhoods are considered bad neighborhoods, the hood. Maybe there wouldn't be no such thing as the hood if we just clean them up. Take the trash out. Hey, if you have people in this country who don't want to be here, if you have people in this country who can't live with other people without hurting them, hey, these people are trash and you need to get rid of them, one way or the other. And to me, we handcuff the cops. I mean, instead of these cities, instead of sending the cops out there to write tickets to make money for you, what you do with the money, I have no idea. Instead of worrying about traffic stops and this and that, go clean these cities up. These gangs, they don't hide. These drug dealers don't hide. These people who are toting guns, shooting people don't hide. Clean it up. Get rid of these people. And I'll tell you another thing that America needs to do, because there's way too many kids growing up and they're so anti-American. They have this just bad illusion of life. I don't really get it. I personally think that in America, everybody, when they graduate high school or when they turn 18, I don't care if they drop out or not. Everybody should serve in the military. Everybody should serve 2 to 4 years in the military. Man, woman, everybody. And I think that that would help people become more anti-American. It'll show people that there are more things in their little neighborhood out there in this world. It would show people they have more choices, more options. Maybe help in gangs, because a lot of young people are in gangs. I personally think that that's what we should do. And when I mean everybody, I mean everybody. I don't give a shit if you can dribble a basketball. I don't care if you can run a football. Once you graduate high school, you're out of here. And if you want free college, go to the military. That's how you get it. The Democrats want to give everybody it. No, that's how you get it. You serve your country. Another thing, hey, you can do that with illegals also. Hey, learn English. Join the military. That's how you get citizenship. Serve your country. I mean, those are my thoughts. Y'all can tell me what y'all think. Y'all hit me up. Like, subscribe, share, please. Have a great day.